I'll go. You guys stay here, I'll go.
I thought she hung up.
Yo le voy a comprar un chip.
No, eso no es lo que I just want to write that. Leave it back in
I like your festive holiday. It's beautiful. Merry Christmas, my young friend. Say with me, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ah, très bien. Welcome. You are allowed to come closer. We're not charging extra for this. It's all right. Bonjour. Now, you all know who I am. Oui, I am le Père Noël, Father Christmas in France. I'm the good spirit of the season, and it's a joy for me to see that you are here in good spirits as well. Now, another question. Have any of you, or your petits-enfants, ever written a letter to my friend Santa Claus at the North Pole? Yes? Good, big people, I'm glad you can admit this too, eh? Now, in France, if you write a letter to me, Le Père Noël, and you put your return address on the envelope, the French government pays postage for the reply. Not bad, huh? So, as you can imagine, I get a lot of letters, but I do want to share with you one of my favorites from last year. It's from a lovely little girl named Babette. She lives with her old Uncle Louis and her brother François on a farm near Les Baux in the mountain of Provence. Well, her letter will give you a little flavor of the holiday season in France. Écoutez, listen. Dear Père Noël, c'est moi. Although my big brother François says Christmas is for babies. Oh, François, la 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 la. I look forward to la vieille de petit Jésus and a visit from you. Well, of course she does. The watch night, this is our Christmas Eve. The watch night is a magical evening when we sit in front of the fire, sipping hot cider, and Uncle Louis tells us the story of the birth of the baby Jesus. Well, she goes on. Who here likes to eat at Christmas time? Who here likes to eat all the time? The French are no different. And last year for Le Réveillon, Babette had roast goose, pâté, et les fromages. Les fromages sounds fancy. It means cheese. C'est simple. Now for dessert, they have the bûche de Noël. This is a cake shaped like the Yule log. Even Francois likes that one. Oh, now, before she goes to bed, Babette takes a little figure of the baby Jesus and places it in the crèche. Enfin, the last thing she does, she sets out her shoe by the fireplace so that I can fill it with treats and goodies. Last year, Babette was a little, devilish. This was the shoe she left by the fireplace with her name on it. If this is Babette's shoe, she's a grand pied, a Bigfoot, oui? Oh. Well, Christmas morning, Babette wakes up, rubs her eyes, she wakes Francois, and she runs to see what I bring. But when Francois takes his time, he does not believe in Christmas. He does not believe in Père Noël. But when they get to the tree, they find a big surprise, quelque chose extraordinaire. Not one, but 3 Santa, as my friend wished. One is carved to look like old Uncle Louis, the other like doubting Francois. The third, it looks just like dear, sweet Babette herself. Well, she closes her letter to me by saying, I think Christmas is a very magical time. All I need is a Christmas tree, some Santa, and you, Père Noël. Love, Babette. Isn't that sweet? That, mes amis, is a French Christmas through the eyes of a delightful little child. Okay, a sneaky one to be sure, but a delightful child nevertheless. Oh, oui. Guess who I have received a letter from just the other day? Doubting Francois himself, exactement. I guess he believes in Père Noël a little bit now. He was very high-tech with his letter. He emailed it. Tell me, do you all believe in Christmas?
Yes!
Do you all believe in Père Noël? I want you to help me say Merry Christmas in my language, which is Joyeux Noël. Un, deux, trois. Joyeux Noël. Oh, très bien. Music to Père Noël's ears. Well, Joyeux Noël et bonne année. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone. Oh, merci. Thank you very much.
Easier if she stays with us.
Bro, Kate, there's something in here. Look.
I've got your
My country in Italia. So, if you have been very good little child, I bring to you gifts and goodies and sweets. But if you have been maybe not so good, what do you think I bring to you then? Cool! Oh, she knows, so young to know such things. I keep an eye on you. Now, in your country, you have a different gift giver. See? Who is it brings to you the gifts at Christmas, huh? Santa Claus, see? I tell you, La Befana had been bringing gifts down the chimney to the bambinis before St. Nick was even a twinkle in his mama's eye. Now, once upon a time, more than 2,000 years ago, I lived in a lonely cottage by the side of a great highway on which many caravans of camels passed all the time. You don't see too many camels these days, huh? One day, I am sweeping outside of my little cottage when a group of strange men come up to me. They are very exotic, from faraway land, and they are dressed very rich, like kings and everything, and they speak to little old me, to La Befana. Well, you can imagine the words they use. They are funny words that La Befana does not know, but they are so excited. They are pointing this way and that, and the one word I do remember is Bethlehem. Do you know this word, Bethlehem? See, it is good to know the Bethlehem now, after all of the stories, huh? But back then, I did not know what Bethlehem was. But these strangers, they talk with their hands, see? And this La Befana understands. They tell me the big star in the sky is to tell of a great king who have been born in the Bethlehem, and they have been following his star. Now I understand. La Befana, she have seen the star. It is why the sky is so bright these past few nights, huh? And to tell you the truth, it was beginning to irritate me a little bit. It was keeping me awake at night. But I am so caught up in the story of finding the baby king that the strangers ask me to come along. Oh, for a moment I am filled with such a longing to follow the star. And then I think, what? You pazzo, huh? Befana, you crazy. Stars and camels and strange men in the middle of the night. Not such a good idea, huh? So, I say to the strangers, no, I am sorry. La Befana, she cannot come with you. And so the strangers go to the Bethlehem without me. But I stand outside in the night a while and I look at the star and I wonder. A few days later, a little shepherd boy come running into my village. He said to me, "Hey, La Befana, how come you no go to the Bethlehem? Everybody is talking about the baby king that was born in a lowly stable, but everybody saying he is the son of God." Just then, the sky opens up. Such a beautiful light, La Befana cannot even look at it. It is as if the star of the baby king had just burst into glory. And the sound, the angels singing, so many, many angels singing. It was like nothing I have ever heard before. And then I know, I must go to the Bethlehem. Oh, I am so excited. I run inside to find a gift for the special bambino. I had seen the gifts of the kings. They were very fine. I do not want to go empty-handed, so I look and I search, but all I can find is a little doll made from a scrap of wool. Huh? But it is better than nothing, I think, huh? Oh, I am so excited. I will go to the Bethlehem. I will find the baby king. And I run outside to follow the star, and it is gone. The beautiful star, she is gone. La Befana had waited too long. And now I cannot find the Christ child. So, for 2,000 years, I am looking. I am searching for the Jesu Bambino, the Christ child. And on the eve of the Epiphany, that day when the wise men arrive in the Bethlehem, I climb down the chimney and I look into the faces of the bambini and I say, what if it is you, huh? What if you are the Christ child? And you know, when they're sleeping, you think it could be so. And just in case I have looked into the face of the Jesu Bambino himself, I leave a gift for every child. So, I leave you now with my version of what we say in Italia. We say, Pasque con che voi, Natale con I tuoi. And this means, Easter, you celebrate with whomever you like, huh? But Christmas, Christmas, always with your own. So, I say to you all, Buon Natale! Buon Natale! Merry Christmas, everybody! Grazie! Grazie!
As we are approaching our dock in Canada, our safety rules still apply. If you're standing, hold on to the handrails. If you're seated, remain seated. Remember, we are a marine floating vessel, so we might lack room. So please do not exit till your captain has given you.
And that's what makes it so special. So this season, from our family to yours, we wish you one for the celebration and praise for the little miracles that we receive each and every day. Now, I want you guys to help us as we worship our King of Kings, our Lord of Lords, our Father, our Healer, our Protector. Now I want you guys to help us give him some praise. Joyful. The angels. The angels come down at the thought of you. And the darkness. Darkness gives way to the light. For you. The price that you pay is the mine. What's his name? Hosanna forever. We worship. Come on, you can call me up all the time. That's what we call it. Verse 2 says, for you. For you are the blood that my soul. The one that was born. And that was born for sin. And the one his name. Say forever. Say Hosanna. On my right side, say Hosanna. Say we love you. Say Hosanna. That was good. On my left side, say Hosanna. Forever. Hosanna. Yeah. Say Hosanna. Say we praise you. Say Hosanna. Come on, let's take it up. And down. Come on, let's worship. Forever. Hosanna. Forever. Hosanna. Yeah. Forever. Say Hosanna. Forever. Say we love you. Hosanna. Say we love you. Hosanna. Say we praise you. Hosanna. Say we praise you. Hosanna. Say he's able. He's able. He's able. He can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the joyful chorus. Now people sing the chorus.
And they're like, oh, get in trouble.
To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while roughly half of all the seafood consumed globally, tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system here. While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area. Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants first, the future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponic system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants.
What up? Good evening, my name is Neil. Welcome to the Candlelight Precessional here at the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. Or it's simpler to say acronym, EFA. I am Neil, I am your narrator. I love being here. I love the holidays. I love Epcot. I'm so excited that they're doing all these new things here at Epcot. Forthcoming things, right? Guardians of the Galaxy situation is happening. A Mary Poppins thing is opening up over there soon. In France is the Remy's Rat-Tat Tower of Terror. I don't think that's its name. But I love coming. I get to come here every year with my family, my husband, David, and our two kids, Parker and Gideon, who are at this very performance right now. So forgive the nerves. It means a lot when families are able to come together and unite, and especially for something like Candlelight. David, my husband, is so amazing and the best dad you could ever know, and I'm so happy that he's here. And Harper and Gideon, you guys, I have been coming here since you were 1-year-old, and it's amazing to get to watch you grow up into the spectacular two children that you are. You're 9 years old now, and I am so proud to be your father, and I just love you very, very much, and glad that you're here, and if either of you fall asleep during the show, you're done. I really am massive. I'm just a massive fan of the tradition of families coming together. This is sort of one tradition for over 60 years. The Candlelight Precessional has been performed, and it's wonderful to see one of them. So, without further ado, gather your loved ones close and please sing along. If you're good. And let's go. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin who was betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and said, "Greetings, O favored one, the Lord is with you." She was greatly troubled at this saying, tried to discern what sort of greeting this might be. And the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. And behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus."
so talented. Absolute, like, this is my last performance this year, so I also just want to give a quick shout out and thanks to all the people backstage, the food, the light, and the light, the sound. They work tirelessly. They are the best. Thank you. Join us tonight at Epcot for every night takes you, and most importantly, peace on earth. Good night.
No, find out.
Yeah, everyone put a face cave.
Yeah.